class 17. We stand here before you. You are the people who care. And if you'll come with us, the future's ours to share. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. Quand ton bras s'est porté et au pays, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire et ton épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Mr. President, honored guests, on behalf of the graduates, faculty, and staff of the Waterfront Campus on the Nova Scotia Community College, I want to offer a warm welcome to graduates, family, friends, and those who around the world are watching us through our live stream. Thank you for joining us here today as we celebrate the class of 2017. My name is Paul Little, and I am the principal of the Waterfront Campus. As we begin this convocation, I would like to acknowledge that we are in traditional Mi'kmaq territory. A special thanks to Ra Fitz for leading us to the National Anthem and the NSCC Latin Band for leading us in this morning. Graduates, thank you for your commitment to your own learning. It is a commitment to your future careers and well-being, but also to the future health of our society. In short, it's a notable undertaking. So on behalf of the campus team, I want you to know that it is an honor for us to have been part of your journey and to have learned with and from you. When we welcomed you to our campus, you were all eager, but perhaps maybe a little nervous. Today, I see that same enthusiasm, but the anxiousness is gone, and in its place, confidence. Witnessing that growth is extremely rewarding for myself and the whole Waterfront Campus team. Our amazing faculty and staff have had a role in supporting your path to graduation, and as to them, I say a heartfelt thank you. Can we acknowledge the staff and faculty of the Nova Scotia Community College who are here? Ultimately, it is the strength that each of you have found within yourselves to balance the competing stressors that you faced, whether caring for family, holding down a job, or dealing with health challenges. You're still managing to make your deadlines, stay on top of your courses, and make it through the late night studying. That means that you can now say, I did it. When we were preparing for this event, we thought about some of the stories that we've heard at the campus, and there's over 3,000 stories we could tell. Each one is different, as each of our graduates are. But I like to share one story with you that we've picked out, and that's one of our graduating students, Zachary Walsh. Zach is a graduating student in his second year of the Building Systems Technician Program, HVAC-R program, who competed in the Nova Scotia Skills and won the gold medal in April in Nova Scotia. This qualified him to become part of Team Nova Scotia and to compete at the national competition in Winnipeg in a 2-day competition there against 8 other provinces, June 1st and 2nd. This required him, on top of his existing workload, to train and prepare in what he spent several weeks training for to be ready for that task. It was a tight competition. I was fortunate to be there to watch much of it. But the best of each province showcasing their skills in refrigeration. Once the recipients were announced, first the bronze and then the silver recipients were announced, he thought for sure he hadn't placed it all. Much to his surprise, Nova Scotia and Zachary Walsh were named as the gold medal winners in the country. I should also tell you that he was named on his 20th birthday. So that was a very special way to celebrate your birthday. His instructors at the Waterfront campus are very proud of him and his accomplishments. He's currently employed as an apprentice by Acadia Refrigeration in Kentville. As our president, Don Bureau, has often said, community is at the heart of our community college, and Waterfront campus is a special community. We have our inevitable share of challenges along the way, but we work as a supportive family to overcome them, and consequently the successes we see at the end of each academic year, and that they're all that much more special. So, my congratulations to the class of 2017. You've accomplished so much and you should be so proud. Please know that all of your college family here on stage and in the audiences are very thrilled to see you shine today. Again, we are so proud of our guests, have taken the time to support the graduates in person and online. In case, by the way, any friends and family were not able to be here today, the ceremony will be available on NSCC's YouTube channel. I now have the honor of introducing our platform guests. Please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. So starting on my far right, Kathy McLean, Vice President, Campuses and Communities. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President, Organizational Development. Anna Burke, Vice President, Academic. Lucy Canary, Dean of Schools and Trade Technology. Jennifer Gogan, Member, the Board of Governors. Don Bureau, President, Nova Scotia Community College. Gordy McNeil, Academic Chair. Brian Dewey, Academic Chair. And Ahmed, Academic Chair. In the second row, Christine Arsenault, the Director of Enrollment and Registrar. Ashley DeLong, Associate Registrar. Carla McDonald-Everall, Assistant Registrar. And Constance Heyer, Manager of Student Services. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the President of Nova Scotia Community College, Don Bureau, who will address this graduating class of 2017.
Well, good morning, everyone. As was just mentioned, my name is Don Bureau. I'm the president of NSCC, and I have the privilege on behalf of the entire college, 2,000 employees, staff, and faculty, to be addressing the graduating class of 2017. Graduates, we are here this morning for one reason and one reason only, and that's to celebrate your success in reaching a very significant milestone in your lives. And in a minute, I'll have the honor of presenting you with your certificate or diploma, but before I do, I want to share a few words with you on the importance of learning being a lifetime endeavor. And my hope that your commitment to learning will extend well beyond today. One of the people who best embodies this concept of lifelong learning that I've had the honor to meet was a recipient of an NSCC honorary diploma just a couple of years ago, and that was Canadian astronaut Colonel Chris Hadfield. You see, when Colonel Hadfield was on the International Space Station, he worked with students and faculty from NSCC doing research in the area of geomatics. And as a way to recognize his many accomplishments, we presented him with an honorary diploma. But prior to the ceremony, I had the pleasure of speaking with Colonel Hadfield, during which time he shared with me his many views on education and the power of continuous lifelong learning as a way to live a life full of success and happiness. And when I asked him what one message would he like to share with our graduates in future years, he said, and I quote, "My advice would be whether you are working for a large business, running a small enterprise, volunteering in your community, or circling the earth as an astronaut, the rapid pace of change faced by society today requires us all to learn how to continuously learn." And he added that we all have a duty. In fact, he called it a civic responsibility to always expect the unexpected and to prepare yourself for such a situation, because you'll never know when you'll be called upon to solve a problem at work, to pursue an entrepreneurial opportunity, or to simply provide a helping hand to someone in need, or in essence, to pay forward a kind gesture. And this notion of having always a duty to learn or to always sharpen one's axe has stuck with me, and as I was planning my words to you, our graduating class, I wanted to share with you a couple of events in my personal life that came to mind that really spoke to Colonel Hadfield's advice. The first was when I was 18 years old. I was in a very serious single car accident on a country road near our family cottage near Amherst. And the first person on this scene was a very kind lady who was a retired registered nurse, who in her retirement continued to learn and eventually became a trainer for the Canadian Red Cross Advanced First Aid course. If it had not been for her commitment for lifelong learning and her willingness to help me that day, I could have very easily died. She began to administer first aid, she stopped my bleeding, and she even came with me in the ambulance to the hospital, providing me with great care and comfort along the way. And when she was about to leave me in the emergency room, I asked her what I could do to possibly repay her for her care and kindness. And she looked at me and she simply said, "Someday, take a first aid course, because you may need to use such skills when you least expect it." Well, I never forgot her advice and her call to action. And exactly 20 years ago, in 1997, while I was working at a different post-secondary institution here in the province, I won't say which one, but I'll say it's located in Wolfville. That's all I'm going to say. I won't name the institution. One day at work, I saw a poster advertising an advanced first aid course. And while my job did not require me to be a first responder, I said to myself it was time for me to honor that amazing lady who saved my life so many years ago, so I signed up and took the course. And over many weeks, I attended the modules, and I was very impressed with the depth and the range of topics. But I have to tell you, I often wondered, when would I ever be required to use these skills? Well, I didn't have to wonder for long, because you see, a couple of weeks after completing the course, I was asked to do a favor by one of my teaching colleagues. He was teaching an off-site distance education course in Digby. And a particular morning he was going to be away, so he asked me if I could fill in for him and teach that morning. I said I would be pleased to. He told me that it was a small class located in Digby. Exactly 10 students were in the class. They were very eager, they were very committed, and there was always 100% attendance. And they were very, very interested in learning about entrepreneurship, a topic for which I had great passion. Well, that morning I drove from Wolfville to Digby, and when I arrived at the class, there were only 9 students present. And I was informed that one student, Sarah, was expecting a child, and that morning she had called in saying that she had gone into premature labor and she wouldn't be to class that morning. I gave my seminar, and while I was driving back to Wolfville, on a long stretch of the 101 highway, I could see far ahead a broken down car with the four-way flashers flashing. As I got closer, I could see a woman on the side of the road frantically trying to wave down traffic. So I pulled over, I rolled my window down, and all I could hear was someone screaming from the back seat of the car. I asked if I could help, and the poor woman said to me, "Oh my soul, thank goodness you stopped. Our car broke down on the way to the hospital. My daughter is in premature labor, and she's in the back seat having a baby." So me, thinking I was Superman with this new first aid course I just completed, I leapt into action. I jumped out of the car, ran around, opened the back seat door of their car, and folks, sure enough, there was a young woman about to have a baby. I looked at her, and the first thing I asked her was, "Your name wouldn't be Sarah, would it?" And she looked at me with the most puzzled look in her eyes, and she said, "How in the heck do you know my name?" And I said, "Well, Sarah, you missed a great seminar this morning." I said, "I'm Don Bureau." And she said, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry." She said, "I really wanted to go to your presentation. Can I get a copy of the course notes?" So I said we'd worry about that at a different time. After a few moments, things calmed down, and we were able to get her into my car, and off we went to the nearest hospital 45 minutes away. And as we were speeding down the highway, I said to her mother, "On the back seat floor is my first aid textbook. Open it to chapter number 8 and remind me what we should do." Chapter number 8 was childbirthing. Well, more than once as we sped towards the hospital, we had to pull over because Sarah was sure the baby was about to arrive. So I would pull over on the side of the road, run around to the back seat, expecting to deliver a child. Things calmed down. I would jump back in the driver's seat and speed down the highway. The great news is we finally made it to the hospital. And when I was about to leave Sarah in the emergency room, she asked me the same question that I had asked that amazing nurse so many years ago. She asked me how she could repay me for my kindness. And my ask of her was simple. I said, "Take a first aid course, because someday you may need to use those skills when you least expect it." She promised me she would do just that, and with one final hug, I finished my journey back to my office, and later that day I received a call from her mother saying that Sarah and her new baby daughter were doing just fine. So graduates, as we come together this morning to celebrate the completion of one major stage of your learning, my request of you is simple. Well, first, take a first aid course, because you'll never know when you're going to need it. But secondly, please let your time at NSCC be just one of many learning journeys that you undertake during your life. Because as Chris Hadfield said, lifelong learning is one of the most important of our civic duties, because we all have the responsibility to be prepared for the unexpected, and we should always be in a position to pay forward the amazing gestures of kindness that we have received in our lives. As I think about the word kindness, graduates, there are family, friends, great NSCC team members joining us this morning who have shown you great kindness while you've studied at NSCC. So, unbeknownst to our graduates, you have one final assignment to complete prior to finishing your program. And that final assignment is think for a moment of that person or persons joining us this morning who've shown you great kindness during your studies. Because we have a tradition at NSCC where I ask the graduating class to stand up and to give a wave to somebody in the audience as a way to show your appreciation for their kindness. So this is your last assignment. Get up, please, and give somebody a wave in the audience. So there you go. Congratulations to our graduates. You now have officially completed your programs. Well done. And before I conclude, there's one other important group joining us this morning that I want to recognize. For decades, our alumni have been driven by a passion to find creative and entrepreneurial ways to give back to their communities with their lifelong learning when faced with the unexpected. So I want to acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this morning. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, never want to look around, please now stand if you're an alumnus of NSCC. So in conclusion, and again on behalf of the entire college, it gives me great pleasure to say congratulations. And graduates, I want you to promise me one thing. After walking across this stage this morning, I'd ask that you please commit to a life of learning, to always be ready when faced with the unexpected, and to always be willing to pay forward the many gifts and abilities that you have. Again, congratulations. Thank you for choosing NSCC. And in a phrase, you simply rock. Great job. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Brian Dewey. I am the Academic Chair for the School of Trades and Technology, Civil and Building Technologies. And we will now begin the presentation of certificates and diplomas. A reminder to our graduates, out of respect for your fellow graduates, we remind everyone that once you have received your credential, please return to your seat and remain seated until the end of the ceremony. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in their program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to the respective certificates or diplomas. Before I introduce the first graduate, it is our custom to invite faculty members who have taught our graduates to stand and congratulate them as each program group is presented. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology, Civil and Building Technologies, for the Diploma in Architectural Engineering Technician. Rebecca Clahane. Sean Delevier. Jeffrey Graham. Morning. Keegan Gray. Morning. Sebastian Green. Catherine Hardy. Christine LeBlanc. Chad Liebold. Thank you. Aisha. Pardon? Alicia. Alicia McClellan. Jan Peters, with honors. Jake Pye. Luke Teasdale. Morning. Jessica Thompson. Well, those are the extras, are they? Mr. President, the graduates in Architectural Engineering Technician. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Civil Engineering Technology, Dima Abarub, with honors. Devin Connellan. Morning. Brandon Davidson. Chad Geddes. Emily Gillis. Liam Kerwin. Aaron Long. Justin Lynch. It is a tradition in the community college that when a faculty or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Greg Russell and Cindy Russell will join us now to present their daughter with a diploma in civil engineering technology. Taylor Russell, with honors. Colby Smith. Ray Yu, with honors. Okay. Mr. President, the graduates in Civil Engineering Technology. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Construction Management Technology, Cole Boudreau. Paul Candolini. Trey Carvery. Morning. Thank you. Tyler Conway. Joel Doyle. Colin Giblin. John Gordon. Brandon Gracie. Thomas Heighton. Lucas Hoyles. Congratulations. Nicholas Richards. Captain. Fred Ricard. Congratulations. Shyla Sangster. Brendan Standing. Sean Taylor. Mr. President, the graduates in Construction Management Technology. Mr. President, the graduates in drafting architectural. Margaret Goodhue, with honors. Lauren Harding, with honors. Lily Yu, with honors. Not yet. Kelsey Kay. Maria Kennedy. Shandy Latham. Ellen McLean. Adrian Mirabelli. Tyler Morris. Courtney Nemhard. Elizabeth O'Handley. Kellen Oikel. Kane Tucker. Ross White. Mr. President, the graduates in drafting architectural. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Environmental Engineering Technology, Brittany Booth. Kayla Burgess. Jocelyn Burke joins us now to present her niece with a diploma in environmental engineering technology. Justine Burke. Ryan Burke. Parker Carson. Jessica Douglas. Chris Edgett. Michaela Jameson. Christian Kelly. Nicole Lebrun. Kayla McPhail. Alana Penny. Alexandre Pinot. Jessica Sharp. Caroline Stratford. Rayleigh Walker. Yunhee Yu. Mr. President, the graduates in Environmental Engineering Technology. Mr. President, honored guests, the graduates of the School of Trades and Technology, Civil and Building Technologies.
Good morning. My name is Gordon McNeil. I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Trades and Technology, Electrical and Ocean Technologies. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology, Electrical and Ocean Technologies. Mr. President, for the Certificate in Electrical, Construction and Industrial. Tyler Ashcroft. Joseph Baumgartner. Nicholas Bonang. Ryan Bulger. Jeremy Butler. Aaron Dort. Samuel Flynn. Stephen Forrest. Megan Gates. Christopher Hale. Jordan Haynes. Riley Hines Colley with honors. Jesse Hugh. Tyler Hughes. Darren Hum. Carson Julian. Matthew Kimball. Trevor King with honors. Josh McDonald. Cody Musgrave. Cheryl Ozon with honors. Dante Simmons. Keith Weber. Kevin Warnell. Mr. President, the graduates in electrical, construction, and industrial. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Electrical Engineering Technology. Sterling Cliff. Andre Camo. Jacob Curry. Robert Dean. Liam Mason. Tyler Montgomery with honors. Brian Noggle. Carly Slade. Tyler Smith. Jordan Salos. Benjamin Voigt. Gino Wagner. Mr. President, the graduates in electrical engineering technology. Mr. President, for the diploma in electronic engineering technician, Abdullah Al-Halyu. Kirk Christensen. Aaron Flindell with honors. Jill Harnish. Chad Hicks with honors. Avijit Karmokar. Sean Kirker. Kenneth Morrissey. Kwesi Renner. Nicholas Stretch. Catherine Warman with honors. Mr. President, the graduates and electronic engineering technician. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Electronic Engineering Technology, Zachary Butler. Luke Couillard. Maya Ellis. Tyler Gowan. Jacob Graham. Joseph Jesudason. Colton Langell. Andrew Morash. Bailey Oliver. Dylan Stone with honors. Salsabil Torrey. Sarah Yar. Mr. President, the graduates in electronic engineering technology. Mr. President, the graduates in the School of Trades and Technology, Electrical and Ocean Technologies.
Good morning. My name is Abed Ahmad. I'm the academic chair for the School of Trades and Technology, Mechanical Technologies, and Aviation. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Trades and Technology, Mechanical Technologies, and Aviation. Mr. President, for the Certificate in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Structures, Logan Anthony. Colton Brimacombe. That's with honors. Megan Clark with honors. Jesse Harvey. Willie Mabensag. Riley McNeil. Justin Morris. William Quintin Alado. Jared Michael Sanchez. Mr. President, the graduates for Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Structures. Mr. President, for the Certificate in Carpentry, Alexander Dickinson. Nadine Hines with honors. Mr. President, the graduates in the Certificate in Carpentry. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Avionics, Jessica Isles with honors. Sarah Blackburn. Paul Brandon with honors. Andrew Burgess. Jason Duggan with honors. Nicholas Dyke with honors. Harry Hamilton with honors. Colton McMillan with honors. Mohammed. Tristan Murphy. Hanwin Wee. Josh Sullivan with honors. Adrian Terrio with honors. Mr. President, the graduates in Aircraft Maintenance Engineer Avionics. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Aircraft Maintenance Engineering Mechanical. Rodrigo Alves Lima de Souza with honors. Sung Wook Choi.
Don't say this one. Say Marcelo December.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Marcelo December with honors. Thanks. Congrats. Barry Effort with honors. Mike Gowdy with honors. Lloyd Gravel with honors. Pang Yong Jie. Chris Kennedy with honors. Jonah Leashide with honors. Matthew McIntosh with honors. Justin McKenzie with honors. Corey McKee with honors. Matthew McLean. Sean Mahar. Brendan Manning with honors. Isaiah Martin. Michael Mellaby. Devin Publicover with honors. Paul Stackerook. Ryan Sterrett with honors. Cheyenne Taharzadeh. Chloe Thomason Hen. Mr. President, the graduates in Aircraft Maintenance Engineering Mechanical. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Building Systems Technician, Jacob Barrett. Brandon Bond. Chandler Corney. Colton Gavel. Patrick Mivicker. Thomas Matthews. Dyson O'Connell with honors. Connor Shute. Tyler Slonwhite. Cal Sprague. Devin Stevens. Zachary Walsh with honors. Mr. President, the graduates for the Diploma in Building Systems Technician. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Carpentry, Erison Blackie. Jared Brooks. Liam Burton. Trevor Clark. Elijah Cernon. Matthew Day. Kevin Demand. Tyler Durrett. Ryan Fernandez with honors. Justin Fougier. Nicholas Gates. Brendan Gallant. Joshua Gallant. Stone Harnish. Christopher Hill. Maura Chang with honors. Lance Jeffrey. Martin Lachance with honors. Patrick Landrio. Caleb McLean. Claire McCarney with honors. Sean Nason with honors. Jonathan Nicholas. Nicholas Pillsworth with honors. Aaron Plunkett. Scott Robinson with honors. Hannah Smith with honors. Jordan Taggart. Mr. President, the graduates in carpentry. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Industrial Engineering Technology. Desiree Brooks joins us now to present her cousin with the Diploma in Industrial Engineering Technology. Jelana Morton. Angela Penton. Patrick Sampson. Genesis Santos. Trevor Weatherby with honors. Devin Wenzel. Mr. President, the graduates in Industrial Engineering Technology. Mr. President, for the Diploma in Mechanical Engineering Technology. Cody Barkhouse. Colton Beck. Philip Brown. Mike Boudreau. Jacob Chandler. Chahao Chen. Marley Davis with honors. Jacob Thackeray. Robert Green. Congrats. Good. Victoria Griffin. Joshua Hunter. Riley King. Carrie Knickel. No. Lucas Knickel. James McLean. Jonathan Mussett. Khan Saqib. Chelsea Sawatsky with honors. Karsten Schmitz with honors. Daniel Tanner. Brennan Wilkie. Mr. President, the graduates in mechanical engineering. Mr. President, honor guests, the graduates of the School of Trades and Technology. Mr. President, honored guests, the graduating class of 2017 Waterfront Campus, Nova Scotia Community College.
Well done, everyone. Congratulations. Good morning. My name is Constance Heyer. I'm the Manager of Student Services at the Waterfront Campus. And last week, on June the 8th, last Thursday, we held a student success celebration at the campus, and the students with the highest aggregate in each program were recognized, as well as departmental and industry awards were presented to students. So, if you were one of those award winners last week, would you please stand today so we can recognize your achievements? Congratulations. Now I have the pleasure of presenting to you the major award recipient for the Waterfront Campus Convocation 2017. This student has not only achieved academic excellence in her respective program, but has also contributed to the college, encouraged classmates, and assisted her community. Her accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. Jennifer Gauguin, member of the Nova Scotia Community College Board of Governors, will present the Board of Governors Award. This award is given to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to the campus and/or community activities. This year, the recipient is a graduate of the Civil Engineering Technology program, Dima Aburub. Congratulations. And now I have the distinct pleasure of introducing this year's valedictorian. Angela Penton was selected as the Waterfront Valedictorian and was chosen to represent the 2017 graduating class. Angela is graduating today from our Industrial Engineering Technology program. Angela came to NSCC as a skilled and experienced artist and landscaper, and after 2 years in the Industrial Engineering Technology program, she's ready to combine her experience, talent, and new skills to make a sustainable difference in her community and in Nova Scotia. Angela feels prepared for success and sees the future as bright and exciting. Please welcome Angela.
Mr. President, NSCC faculty, honored guests, and supportive family and friends, thank you so much for coming to celebrate this great day with us. My fellow NSCC Trades and Technology Waterfront graduates, we finally made it to this day. Thank you for the opportunity to represent you on the stage this morning. There's a quality that allowed us to push through the obstacles to enrolling in school and to move forward project by project, test by test to this day. That quality is tenacity. Amelia Earhart, the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, once said, "The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. We can do whatever we decide to do." For us, investing our time, energy, and money into our adult education was a bold decision to act in our lives. However, I believe that tenacity is as important as confidence. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines tenacity as a persistence in maintaining, adhering to, or seeking something valued or desired. I believe that this tenacity that brought us through to graduation is the same quality that will allow us to succeed in the next phase of our lives, both personal and professional. There are as many stories about overcoming hurdles to get to this point as there are faces in the audience. Some of us were out on our own for the first time, finding out how hard it can be to make ends meet, keeping up our studies, and have any kind of social life. Tenacity was choosing to stay home Friday and Saturday night to work on a final project while our friends were out on the town. Some graduates will relate to finally getting rambunctious children into bed after a full day of school and housework, knowing that they still had at least 2 hours to go to meet the morning deadline on a technical report. Tenacity was making some tea and mustering the energy to do the best we could. Some of us met the love of our life while in school and have been totally distracted. At the other end of the spectrum, some have lost someone close to us. Big life events, whether joyful or heartbreaking, can derail our progress. Those of us who have had to leave NSCC mid-program but returned, determined to finish what they started and graduate with us this year, they possess this quality. There are also so many fortunate people among us who have been gifted with amazing emotional and financial support from their families, friends, and community organizations. No matter how strong we are or want to be, I am sure that we all have had at least one person who has helped us to push through challenges with their kindness, generosity, or just a sympathetic ear. We thank you for that. Please allow me to share a personal story where sticking to something difficult paid off. When I came to NSCC to study industrial engineering technology, I had no idea how to use Excel, a key piece of software in my program. I became more and more frustrated as I practiced and then forgot what I learned the next day. On several occasions, I cried during class over VLOOKUP and SUMIF formulas like it was the end of the world. My teacher rightly warned me that technologists should never be heard saying, "Computers are stupid." On the day that the final Excel project was due, I folded my arms and declared I was not going to hand in my project. But that night at 10 p.m., I decided to look at it one more time. Miraculously, my understanding of how to use the formulas clicked together in that moment. I finished the whole thing in a few hours and got an excellent mark. Just recently, I was able to help another student work through an Excel VLOOKUP formula in the library. And during my recent work term, I relied heavily on advanced Excel techniques to lay the groundwork for an automated inventory management system. If anyone in the audience have ever felt like completely giving up on a challenging concept or technical issue, but stubbornly persisted, I'll bet that most of you did not regret that choice. Whatever advantages or obstacles we've had, we all chose NSCC as a direct path to moving our lives forward. We could have chosen a longer university degree, gone traveling, changed jobs, or just spent another year stuck in a state of painful procrastination. But we carefully chose our programs at NSCC over all the other options because we wanted the opportunity to connect with meaningful work, to contribute something to our society, and to provide for ourselves and our families. We trusted that NSCC would embrace our differences and support us in recovering if we started to drop the ball. I believe we made a very wise choice, even if it seemed too hard at times. All of us are leaving our programs and our wonderful instructors as better communicators and stronger thinkers. Some of us may even become leaders in our fields. We definitely have a lot more knowledge and skill in our toolkits. But let's continue being tenacious. If we're pursuing that great job that we worked so hard to qualify for and haven't been called back after the interview, get out there and keep networking. If we suggest a better way that could benefit our workplace, but our colleagues resist our ideas or we come up short, do more research and try another approach. Albert Einstein once said, "Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new." What I hope for is that we all inspire our families, friends, colleagues, and maybe even our own students with our innovative ideas and determination to see them through. This means continuing to grow and learn for the rest of our lives. And if down the road you have an opportunity to help another NSCC student starting out on their career path, go for it. Congratulations and best of luck to everyone.
Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage, you were presented with an NSCC alumni pin. We hope that from this moment forward, you will wear it proudly. Because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSCC does not end. Yesterday you were a student, today you're a graduate, and forever you're always going to be a Nova Scotia Community College alumni. This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings, so we invite everyone to join us in the Maritime Hall for a reception immediately following the ceremony, where NSCC frames for your certificates can be acquired, and Charm Diamonds will share information about the Nova Scotia Community College ring. As you exit, go right to the front as you came in and take a left to the Maritime Hall for the reception. There's an area there as well for photos if you'd like. I also want to extend a special thank you to those employees who contributed to making this convocation ceremony a truly special event. Many of our staff from various parts of the campus have volunteered their time to help with the organization of this event, so it's greatly appreciate the work that they've done. Now, during the recessional, the stage guests, led by our president and followed by faculty, and then the graduates, will leave the auditorium. Would you please stand for the recessional and remain standing until the stage party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the auditorium.
Meet you all the way.